to a whack dude before and then make a good guy wait. I don't think that you're trying to make the good guy wait. I think that you want him to see the value in you. Sometimes I'm like, all right, if I give it to him too soon, he's gonna think, like I'm not a good girl or there's no pretend that we have no more than 3 bodies and we're supposed to act like no man has ever had us the way a man has us when we're dating them. We have to stroke a man's ego. A woman will act like she is a good girl for the guy that she really likes.
So welcome back to another episode of 8 at the Table. We have your usual cast, including Jada.
Say my name, nigga.
I said usual cast, including Jada.
Am I special?
Right, say everybody's name.
Introduce yourself, please.
That's not really how we doing it these days, though.
What are we doing?
Say we got Erin.
You introduce everybody.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry. Welcome back to another episode of 8 at the Table. I'm Giraffe 908.
It's Erin The Renegade.
I'm Jada Blackwell, and apparently I'm a guest.
I'm Amanda Sue _.
No, you have to just say them. They don't.
Yeah.
I introduce all of you.
Am I a guest now, or is that what we're doing? I'm not a guest.
I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm wrong. We're serious right now.
It's okay if y'all had a side meeting. It's okay if y'all had a side meeting and they told you I was fired.
We on? Ready? Okay, welcome back to another episode of 8 at the Table. We've got Erin, we've got Jada, we've got Amanda, and we've got Rico. Today we got a crazy show for you. Let's start it off.
Wow. First of all, I was big bro, but we'll go ahead and say Rico.
That boy took roll. He said, here. Rico.
Not roll.
Here.
Present.
Yeah,
Get
present.
out of here, Jada.
Sorry, I had to make it.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, Jada, tell us what they've been saying these days.
Well, these days, everyone is in a frenzy because I said that women make the good guy wait before they give up the punani. And it's true. I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying that women's judgment can and will be clouded. So if you know that having sex too fast is going to make you, judge the relationship. Sorry, y'all.
Unfairly.
Yeah, unfairly. Then you may take your time giving it up. If you see potential in the guy or if you think he's a good guy and you don't want to play games with that person and you know that you see a future with them. What do you guys think about that?
I thought that there was nothing wrong with what you said.
Thank you.
I was actually very confused at the uproar.
What was the uproar? To be honest, I have no idea.
Like people were saying is she crazy? Is she making sense? And I was like, I don't see where she's not making sense. I understood it perfectly.
Was it men or women who were?
Mostly men.
They're in an uproar.
Can y'all explain?
But there were also women that were just like, I saw a couple women that were like, sis, I get what you're saying, but nah.
They were trying to tell me not to tell the secrets.
Well, there you go. I mean,
but why would it be much of a secret? I don't really think that's a
because
secret.
we're supposed to be pure for men. We're supposed to pretend that we have no more than 3 bodies. And we're supposed to act like no man has ever had us the way a man has us when we're dating them. We have to stroke a man's ego. So therefore, a woman will act like she, is a good girl for the guy that she really likes.
I don't want that.
Of course you don't want it. Just like we don't want a man to put on a facade like he's this great guy just to get in a girl's panties.
But you learned it from somewhere.
Learned what? What did I learn?
Whatever you learned that we know you not that you trying to make us wait on.
I didn't learn it. That's the rules of the game.
Wait, but you're saying that she learned that from a man?
Yeah, so I don't ever ask how many bodies a woman has. I don't. Oh God.
You don't ask how many
ahead.
bodies.
You don't ever ask. Go ahead.
I've never asked a woman how many bodies she had. That's not my business, and nor do I care.
Thank you.
But that's men shit. Men ask that shit.
I am a man. I said I don't ask.
How do you feel when a woman?
I am a man, Damon.
I am a boy.
Oh, is that what it is?
I am a
don't
boy.
remember. Oh, sorry.
So if a girl gives you ass on the first date, if the chemistry is amazing and you look at this woman like she's gorgeous, she has a career, it seems like she got her shit together, and she gives you ass on the first date, what do you think about that woman?
I've had plenty of long-term relationships over getting ass on the first date. I'm an adult and we're both consenting. So,
But when you weren't an adult,
Allegedly.
when you were a young boy running in the streets, if a girl was too easy, that's the word that men use, right? They say that a girl is easy. What did you think? Did you want to continue to pursue that woman, or did you think that she was just for the streets?
well, when I was younger and running the streets, I wasn't worried about her being my girl. We were just, game was game.
My point exactly. So
But that's the difference.
But if she gave it up to you early, okay, so you never had intentions on dating this woman. You were just trying to get some ass, correct?
Or did she have intentions of dating me by giving me the ass the
My
first time?
point exactly.
No, I'm
Because-
saying, why can't it be both ways, though?
It is both ways, and that is the point that I was
that's
making.
her point, though.
The point that I'm making
He
is
Said exactly.
those women did not see you in the same way. Those women saw you in the same way you saw her. Y'all were both there for a good time. But
Not a long time.
Not a long time, baby.
But a good
Those
time.
women were there for a good time, but the women get the slack from it. The women are the ones that have to feel bad about it because
Not
it's
from me.
like, not from you, Rome, because you just a straight G.
But please, but Rome, we can understand that, okay, maybe you are not the majority, but can we just acknowledge the fact that guys do this? Because Rico's itching to say something over here and we gonna let him. But please, let's not act like.
First of all, Rico is what?
I said I will let you talk.
I'm gonna let you finish.
We gonna let you get it out because I know you itching over there.
I'm itching. I didn't scratch yet.
And there's different categories.
He was
of
over
men,
there like,
too.
Different categories of men, exactly.
So that you have the men that aren't going to wait longer than a date. You got the men that don't have to wait longer than a date. Ding, 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 ding. And you got the men that are happy to have you, so they're going to play the role of that good guy for as long as they can until they get it. And then you think he's the good guy, but whole time he was playing a role.
So that is another reason that the woman may decide to wait, because she knows that men put on they put on that little they put their good foot forward, you know.
What?
They're trying to
That's my,
put their best foot forward.
that's your.
Are you the audience now?
No, that was my my sound effect.
effect.
But I think the key thing, I do agree with what you said, but that's because I feel as if I'm part of the 20%. And I think Rome is a part of the 20% too.
Appreciate that.
Right?
What's the 20%?
I think 80% of men are men who would always have to do the most to get women. I think 20% of men just got it. For whatever reason, maybe they know how to dress, they know how to speak, they just know how to be, you know? And when you know how to be, you can read the room and read the girl. He said something, and I think that was very dope. He said, game is game. So if I know the game that you playing, then I'm going to just do the same game too. Right. And I don't catch any feelings. I don't find it shocking because the game ain't new to me. But to 80% of these fellas who risk their whole life just to impress women, it hurts. But I don't know if y'all ever heard this, but nice guys finish last, okay? They will forever finish last. They will never finish first. And sometimes they won't finish the best either, right? You do have a couple that may finish on top, but whatever. When men think that it's okay to do all of these different things, and again, they're just trying to hide the hand that they're playing. And then the girl might, go ahead and string them along and make him wait longer just because he's playing the hand the wrong way. You feel me? He's putting the pussy on the pedestal. He needs to stop. Because then he get hurt at the end, not you.
I think there's a percentage of women as well. Like you said you're the 20%. There's a certain percentage of women. I don't know what the number is.
No, I made that up.
But
guys.
they're okay.
It's a Rico stat.
If I think that you have that sexual chemistry that attracts me to you, but you don't have anything else that I'm looking for, chances are we'll have a good time. But there's a man that I look at in a different light. I look at him as someone that I can rely on later, or that will provide certain things that the guy that I'm sexually attracted to doesn't have to offer. So that's the guy that's going to probably get it faster. But the guy that's going to wait is the guy that I feel like is going to be there in the long run.
I like when a girl just wants to fuck me.
That's honest.
Make it easy.
That's
right?
super
Like,
honest.
when I say make it easy, I mean, like, don't dance around and try to pretend that you're going to make me wait, 30, 60, 90 days, just so that in that way you don't have your own self-doubt or conflict by the decisions that you want to that you want to do, right?
Men value sex.
Well, I mean, I just value just the truth. If
Men-
you genuinely want to fuck me, just fuck me.
But you value sex. So if I make you wait for it, if I really make you work for it, take me on dates, get to know me, because women's minds are clouded. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you guys said that you're a certain percentage of men that don't have to do that.
But so even if he gave us 80-20, say the other 80, if you think just because he's taking you out on dates, I'm sure he's got somebody that's going to give it up easier than you, and he's probably going to end up going to her more often because he has to do less work.
No, that is just the percentage that you're a part of.
I'm saying the other 80. If we're the 20%,
Okay, got you.
I'm saying the other 80%. Don't think that you're their only option.
Okay.
You're probably their top tier.
The best option.
But
the guy who doesn't have that many options is the guy that's having to wait for the sex.
That you're
Because
making.
they may not have a lot of options
from
but
you, he's waiting for the sex from you,
That may be correct.
and
But
he
the
may not
guy-
have many options, but he still has options.
Yeah, but then he does something stupid, right? By dropping all of his other options, right?
You never do that.
Yeah, he'll drop all his other options just because his top option is making him wait.
He's
Not
on
knowing
wait.
that his top option don't really want him, don't really like him because she would have gave it to him if she did.
That's not true.
Yeah.
My thing is this, right? Rome, correct me if you disagree, because I'm never wrong.
We'll correct you if we disagree.
Okay.
Stop looking at Rome.
So when it comes to guys, right? Guys who experience women often, right? And I'm gonna speak on my personal experience. If I really, really like a girl, I'll slow my own self down, right? Because I know I can do it, right? Just because of the proof that I've been able to prove to myself throughout the time frame with the experience of women. I'll slow my own self down and I'll try to, maybe I might not hit it the first night. It might be the second or the third. I don't know how long I would wait, but I would definitely not rush into it leading with sex if I really want to see and vet this out entirely because I'm really, really intrigued by how she is.
And what's the reason? Is it because you believe that is going to cloud your judgment?
No.
It's really like,
I know what he's saying.
I think when a man, we don't like to admit it, but men can differentiate a good woman and a bad woman. Oftentimes we'll lie to ourselves and tell ourselves that the bad woman is a good woman because we want them to be the good woman for us. But we know they're still a bad woman, right? And maybe societal popularity might play an effect in that decision as well, you know? But when we have a good woman and we know it's a good woman, we'll be like, hold on, let me come correct, right? And when we do that, that's why we'll pump our brakes. You know, now, the ones who don't, the guys, the 80% who don't really experience women in their lives, I feel as if they're going to probably feel like that to any woman who they think is of a higher stature but have never experienced it. You know, they're rushing, they're doing more. You see them just pouring them. Those are the type of dudes that tell you that they love you in 30 days. Right? And that's because they can't fathom even having somebody like you because they've never had anybody like you. Yeah. But a guy who's had somebody at your level, right? He's going to identify, you know, the good and the bad, and he's going to proceed with caution when it is somebody who is good because he wants to show her that he values her more than just sex because he knows he can get you to have sex. Yeah. Whether or not he can, you know, but in his mind, he knows he can get you to do it. So he'll you know, slow roll it.
Yeah, we don't have to conquer you the first date. Especially if I like you, I'm trying to see.
Conquer.
Right.
Yo, I'm so glad you said that, right? So I told my
as
girl.
a man, like, I know it's going to sound bad, but I'm just going to tell you the truth. But like, there's women.
Does conquering involve choking?
Always.
I just want to make
Who
sure.
doesn't choke when they conquer?
I just want to make sure.
You guys.
What about when you get choked?
Wait, what about
Is
when
the
it-
headlock?
Yeah, is that conquering also like?
If I sleep with you like that,
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm just trying to understand what
It's
this
gotta
looks
be
like.
consensual.
What?
The choke. But like, as far as like us conquering, me going out on the date with you, I'm looking at it as I already know we got sexual chemistry and like you like me and I like you. So like, I'm thinking automatically I could bag. It's not like a thing for me. But if I like you, I'll regulate like myself and be like, yo, you know what? Let me just chill and like just dig into her mind a little more, a little more, a little more. And then most likely you're gonna ask me. I'm not a pushy person. I never had to do too much, but you probably gonna be like, yo, what's up? You coming through? And I'll be like, nah, I'll probably make you wait.
Well, there are some women also that will.
You gonna do it?
There are some women also.
Get out of here. You run into that, your pussy be wet. It be throbbing at home. You be on the phone like, yo, why don't he want to fuck me?
Why
Wait,
would you do
sorry.
that?
No, wait. Before you continue, what is the actual sentence? Because, what do you say?
I tell you, I'm not coming through. Like, we had a good time. Let's leave it at that. And what happened is,
Oh, okay.
no,
Oh.
I'm saying.
Well,
like,
I miss
what
you.
happened is, like,
No,
I'm thinking about
lose
you.
my fucking number.
Are you sure?
Yo.
that's the thing. Like,
I'ma hit you with,
used
"Are you
to
sure?"
men always being like, yeah, I'm gonna come through. And when I'm telling you no, I think it puts something in your mind like, okay, he's not like the others, even though we both wanna fuck. But
Yeah, so what's your reason?
Just
I don't-
cause.
no, not
Just
even-
cause.
that's not true.
It's
Not-
just cause.
It's not really just because if, like he said, like if I'm really feeling you and I want to take it further, I don't need to rush. I already,
So that's
I
the
already,
same
I already
thing women
bagged
are
you in your
thinking.
mind.
Yeah, he already got it.
But that's the
I-
same
I-
thing
no,
women are thinking.
I was
I already
looking to
bagged
see
you.
if he was gonna have a Jada answer.
can't
So I
have
just
a
wanted to
Romeo
know.
answer?
What's my answer
What?
again? Because I be forgetting.
Not you was arguing with the whole world. They said, "What's my answer again?"
No, because if you are, that's the same thing that women are doing. You're like, you know what? Let me hold off because although we may want to have sex with each other, I'm not going to.
Sounds like the same thing.
Yeah, it sounds like the same exact thing.
Yeah, but
It
you
is
can
the
get
same
that off
exact
on
thing.
a certain
Guys
amount
are
of
calling
men.
it girl math, but in all honesty, when you really like someone and you see a future with this person or anything, like you just wanted to go somewhere that's
potential.
meaningful, yeah, you're not going to want to rush into it because you know once you have sex with someone, shit starts going downhill. You know, once you have sex with someone, now that's when all the confusion begins. So if you're saying yourself that you're trying to hold off by giving this girl some A1D and and satisfy her desire, you're telling her no because what? You want to see where the relationship goes. So when I say
No,
from a
he's
woman's
doing
perspective,
it just
No.
to
to
do
make
it.
her
Yeah.
even more horny.
Yes, that's one for
Oh
real.
my
'cause,
God.
it's-
Sex about to be lit once
It's
I
about to
give
be
this
crazy.
to you.
that and
If
honestly,
she didn't
I'm more
stop
about
writing
your
you
mental.
by then,
I'm more about
I'm
your
like,
mental.
oh, this is okay.
I
I
already, yeah.
no, because that's
No, I recognize what you're doing.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I'm
it's
like,
about
oh,
your mental. Like I know I could bag you, so the physical's there.
Clocked it.
If I'm making,
No,
if
that
I'm
won't
making
hear
you
from
wait-
me.
Hey, no, it might not be right, but that's me. Like
If you-
I'm not gonna play these games with you, man.
It's a game.
Man,
game.
It was already a game.
it wasn't.
I'm
was
just gonna think you want
playing.
to have sex with somebody else.
Who was playing
You know who was
though?
playing? Y'all were playing because you thought you stepped up. And I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying
Clearly.
the woman as women, y'all know that you can have any man. So you don't
Not
see it.
everybody. Not everybody.
I'm gonna be honest. No, not
That
everybody
was
don't.
What?
No, I
You don't find everyone that you date.
Yes,
or hang out
any
with?
woman can have any man. What are you
Put it like
talking
this.
about?
If you called a wrong number right now and a man picked up and you said, "Hey, sir, I'm outside,"
So what does that
he
say
would
about
come
men?
outside. We're fucking terrible creatures. What do you mean?
Disgusting. Men
I
are.
don't
know
know. Somebody
this.
called me ugly the other day, so I don't know.
We're not the best of things, but
Somebody
like
said my neck fat.
I mean, by whose rules?
I mean-
Like, come on. Having sex makes me terrible? No.
nah,
Giving it to me makes you
we are the best
terrible, if
creatures.
anything.
I recognize that.
But my thing is this, and I do agree. I agree with what Roman's trying to say. Like, women have, almost endless options, right? They don't have to try hard to go ahead and go outside and have sex, right? Men, if you don't got it, you got to do a lot. If you do got it, you got to do less,
When I feel myself trying too hard to have sex, I'm gonna text y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, it does happen.
What's
Like
going
I
on?
was struggling, y'all.
No, when I
well-
waited to have sex, it was magical.
But when you fall back, but here's the game, right? If a guy knows he got you, and then he's like, all right, cool, but he's slow rolling it, right? And I'm not talking about the guys that are scary. There are some guys who are scared to have sex with you.
And that's why they're slow.
And so they'll slow roll because they're trying to build their confidence because they not secure in their sex game and they really like you and they don't want to fuck it up.
And they go into and they know it.
Yeah, and they're going to and they know it. But the guys who know, like, yo, I know once I give her this shit, she gonna be at my door knocking every day. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do pull-ups and pop-ups and all
no.
types of shit. But I really like her. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna just wait till I'm ready for all of this, right? That's if a girl falls back, then he's gonna double up. He's not gonna fall back too. He's not gonna just let it go. But I don't think girls are gonna let it go either. right? Because
But now we're playing the
gonna let it
game.
go.
The fallback.
Leave it.
Hold on.
I'm talking about we really like each
But
other.
I'm still
I'm not
showing
talking about.
interest this whole time. I'm just not having sex with you immediately.
First of all, if
sounds so
somebody
sending
do some
pictures.
shit like that
No,
to
I'm
me,
saying, I'm still showing interest. Like, we're still
interest.
having a cool conversation. Everything's still cool. We can still go on a second date. And like, if you press me for sex, I'm like, what's the rush?
but that wasn't a press. If she said, "Yo, you coming through?" Like a nigga would say that. Like that's not a press.
What you mean?
Hey, would you
what
like
we
to
gonna
come
do?
over and
I
what,
made
play
dumplings.
Parcheesi? What we gonna do when I get?
I'll
to
go
your
over
house?
though. I just
Yeah.
but I'll go over and I'll do almost everything.
I'm not that kind of girl.
I really fuck with you.
If I go over,
I mean,
I
you
really
see,
fuck
sir.
with you.
I don't trust myself.
Rico's like, I'm not that kind of man.
I'm like, excuse me.
Unhand me. Unhand me. No, but
Yeah.
I
I'm not gonna lie, I've really done that though. Like, I swear to God, bro, I really done that. But I really
winch.
I
Y'all
really
funny.
like that girl, and I'm like, yo. But she wasn't a good girl though. You feel me?
Because why would you take me to your house? I'm a fucking stranger.
No, she.
That's how I look at
you're
it.
bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like,
she was bad as hell, but we was bad together. You know what I'm saying?
Danger.
You know that
You
one
confusing me at this point.
I'm not though because
Because
think
you
about it.
said you done had so much girls you had
I didn't say
you
all that.
slept with on the yes you did.
not
You
say
said
that.
I slept with
Rewind.
a
I did
couple
not say that.
girls on the first date. You said that.
He said a couple
I don't go back
long-term
to their house.
relationships.
I don't know what's going on. Also,
So whose
y'all
house
be
was it?
setting- y'all
Whose
setting
house
men
was
up,
it?
too. And I
Whose
don't-
house was it? Whose
My
house?
own place.
Okay, did they come to your house?
Of course.
Okay, so
He had the candles lit, and you had the vibing probably. It was a vibe. You probably had a candle lit. You probably
Man,
had
wait.
jazz
Let me
playing.
tell you,
Y'all
look,
be faking.
there-
Y'all be trying to set the mood.
Open the door with just a rubber ducky on.
Oh
one
my
time.
god.
No, you don't. This
That
nigga's
would have me
outrageous.
dying.
What?
I'm silly like that.
I've shown up with a trench coat and lingerie before, and I
I'm
was just
saying,
like,
you know,
You show with a trench coat and lingerie. I don't give a
What, the
fuck
red
if I'm
bottom?
trying to slow roll or not. Catch
No,
out
we
the
just here
bag,
to
like,
chill.
camo pants. She did with her house like that with the socks, but the socks is over the camo pants. You know that?
no skin.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, all right, I know what she want to do. She want me to just jump on top, like be on top of her and shit like that. I'm like, I'm gonna just cool out. I'm gonna show her that I'm that guy. Cross my leg, babe. You got a drink or something?
Yeah. And when you kiss them goodbye, they're like, "Oh, you gotta leave," and then try to rub up on you and be like, "Why are we doing it like this?
Oh, no.
Like, it don't have to be like this."
I didn't say that, but I like your approach.
but for what? What? It don't have
do
to
y'all
be
just
like
move
what?
on to the next after that, or
One,
are you still
how many
pursuing
times
it?
have you done this with some other strange man? I'm not the
Strange?
only one. I'm a stranger.
Yep.
We've been on 2 dates. You are not a stranger.
I'm a stranger. That's all it takes, 2 dates, and now you know everything. Nah, I watch the ID channel. I'm a fucking stranger. I don't trust that shit.
But you be fucking the strangers.
I didn't. First of all, I don't be fucking the strangers.
How often do people fuck strangers?
I'm gonna catch you.
Often, I fuck a
First of
lot of
all, and it's not
strangers.
even me clocking you. They're gonna clock you in the comments, so I'm gonna just leave them to do it. I'm off of you right now.
That's fine. I don't go in the comments, so do what you want. They'll take care of it.
Oh my gosh, yo.
It may not make sense to you, and it's not supposed to make sense to you. Rico understands,
But you know what?
and we were talking about the 20% of men because that's where he put me at. I don't know.
No,
I
well,
disagree.
it's not that it doesn't
think
make
it's less?
sense to
I
me.
think it's
You're
less.
being,
I'd
you're
say
contradicting
90%.
yourself.
And so I think
What?
I'm 15, and you might be like,
He said, "My brother, I know you put me in the 20%, but he was like, it's really you." He said, "I've been on this shit."
Fuck all of that. You know what?
Nah,
trying to get me
if-
every week. I'm being serious right
Nah,
now.
I'm done with you.
Come on, dog.
I don't know. When we talking about the chocolate and the
Give me that chocolate.
No. Automatically, if I'm thinking about y'all fighting right now, I'm just like, my money's on you, Rose. Like,
Wow, cause he's darker.
my nigga.
The chocolate Hershey or the cookies and cream.
It's not the
cookies and
80s no
cream.
more. Like,
I'm gonna remember that when you call me Jada.
I'm just joking. You said you don't talk on the phone, so you got to be careful what you say, bro.
He showed Diddy said he don't
He
talk
did
about
say
it.
that.
I definitely be having conversations on the phone with Rico.
Yeah,
so
you be capping, right?
Y'all are my coworkers is different. Now, what I will say is, fuck Rome. He's part of some other. That nigga's not in my 20% category, right? Whatever.
15.
he's at 15.
Nah, he's not even in the top 10. Yo, so look, the thing that I will say is when we're talking about men who aren't as thirsty to go get it, and this is going to be, I guess, shocking to some women, there are a lot of men out there that know their value. And the men that know their value don't gotta be pressed for you.
Oh, they still giving it up though.
No, of course.
Yeah, they giving it up.
Yeah, they give
Don't say that.
they don't give it up.
Man, fuck your value. You know it. I know it. You
Yeah,
giving it up.
it's really. I don't think it's hard.
Not with the eyes.
Erin says she knows all of them.
You gotta really not be at a certain level.
I don't play them little games.
Nah, but she taking it.
Listen,
Yes.
you gotta be at a certain level.
See, but shit like that, like that'll make a nigga. You say, all right, fuck all this game shit. But
Erin, you funny.
but dudes that do know they value, it's like, as to be honest, I'm being real with y'all. If a dude, I'm gonna say this, if you fucked 100 women, right?
Whoa.
Ew.
That's about normal. But if you fucked 100 women, right? I'm trying to tell you, if he fucked 100 women, when he comes to you, the pussy's what he wants. But now he's like, I done had 100 different variations of this shit. What else you got? So now
Stuffed crust.
extra cheese and sauce and black pepper.
Exactly.
She got the black pepper.
But they gonna really try. If he really likes you, he'll be like, all right, cool, I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like dudes, and now there's some dudes that still don't give a fuck. They're still like pussy, like driven,
Yeah.
right? But once a dude has enough sex with enough different women of your caliber, he's gonna be like, all right, there has to be something more. I gotta actually really like you a little bit, or I gotta be off the Henny, or
Not the Henny.
or I just want to see what else. Like, you know, sometimes dudes.
If there is something else.
Yeah, sometimes a dude will be like, yo, you're really attractive. I'm really attractive. I'm actually feel like I'm more valuable than you, so I'm doing you the favor by fucking you. So now I got to make sure that you are of the same caliber as me before I actually give this good dick to you.
Felt that though.
Church.
I think sometimes women give it up.
You feel me? Now you back in my percentage?
I'm
Fuck
still
you.
dark-skinned.
Now you're back in my percentage. I think that sometimes, like if you're a woman and you're trying to wait, sometimes I think some women are waiting to see what they can get first out of the guy. So if you're like, all right, this
Like
guy,
things?
yeah, like things, or like,
But you're not playing games.
yeah, like
Material.
no, but like because you got some guys that'll give it up easy and it's almost transactional.
It is. It's called prostitution.
Yeah. So if because there are some guys that are like you know, you
Stop
give it to them and it's almost like all right, I'm a trick on you. And that's not the person that you technically want to be with or you want to deal with, but they making it like so you benefit from it. So it's just like, all right, if it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna just make it easy for you. You making it easy for me. All right, cool. But you're not gonna do that with the guy that you look at in a different light.
Question.
And at the same time, wait.
He cut
At
it.
the same time, the guy that I like a lot, I'm gonna make you wait because you know, like I want to see what else I could. You know, what
You don't want it to be
got for me?
transactional?
No, it's transactional, but it's a longer the receipt is printing slow.
It's a CVS receipt.
The CVS receipt.
CVS
So it's like I know you got some shit.
Dots.
I know you got some shit, but you know you trying to be a little stingy with it. So I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna wait. I'm not putting out until you put something on the table. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying I ain't done. I'm just putting the tea out. The tea is on the pot. You know, I'm just saying.
Pot can't call the kettle black.
I feel like we're
What's your
trying to
question, Ro?
redeem ourselves. We should never
So
mention.
one, that's the game. We are aware of it, and it's not just the 20%, but like 100% of men know that we're not the only one, and y'all know that y'all not the only one. So
This is not always. We're just saying like,
you think one man got one woman?
whoa. So that's not
being-
possible now.
Excuse me,
Please
Mary.
don't believe
Not
that.
exclude the married people. Do you think one man is only talking to one woman?
Dating.
Honestly. So let's just talk honest.
If it's me,
Are
baby.
you married?
What? No.
He said, why would I?
Whoa, that's
What?
I don't.
crazy, bro.
He said,
Say on this
No, thank you.
couch.
No, thank you. I do
Okay.
not desire to be married. I'm sorry. Oh God, he doesn't want to be married.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I asked because you said exclude the married
Because I'm
people.
going to respect Erin. I'm not saying
Right.
your
Okay.
I'm not saying
And
that.
are you trying to respect yourself?
I'm not married.
So you just slinging
Right.
these
Exactly. Because you said, are you guys catching my point? You said
listening,
exclude the married people.
Okay.
So I asked if you were married, just to clarify that you are not in a
one
marriage.
woman.
Exactly.
No, I didn't say never
He's
gonna
talking
have
about in a
woman.
dating
I
process.
said in a dating process.
You didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
That's what we were talking about. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well, that's
You
what he's
understood.
referring to.
Okay, in the dating process,
Rom.
do you think when you're talking to one man, he's only talking to one woman?
I didn't never really think that.
I'm sorry.
I always feel like I'm in a competition and I have to run the fastest.
Okay, and what do you think the man thinks?
What do you think, you a cheetah?
know. So that's the game. Like we're both trying to catch each other, and we trying to see if the game is worth playing further. That's all.
Niggas playing cat and mouse out here.
Bitches don't start
What?
it though. Just saying.
There's no such thing. What are we keeping it real in anything? Like, you gotta really, you gotta,
Who is quicker?
You gotta Usain
Yeah.
Bolt. You gotta run the fastest. Like, shorty, this is a competition. I need to.
Have you ever had?
my
Have you
top
ever had one of those
game.
conversations though?
If
All
I'm
the
dating
time.
somebody, I'm on my top
Think about it.
game.
If I'm not,
We
if
need to
I'm
wean
not,
these bitches out quickly,
oh, sorry.
quickly. And the coochie needs to be the sprinkle. It needs to be the icing on the cake. But I mean, it's a competitive. It's a game.
Coochie, the icing on the cake.
No, I'm saying you gotta. That's what you wait on. That's like, oh,
What?
I know when she put it down. It's
First of
gonna,
all,
it's gonna seal the deal.
in the back of our minds, we could do all that work, and all that work is out the door if the coochie is trash. Let's say this, right?
Damn.
And if you know your coochie is not trash,
I don't
and
think
you're-
people know
How
that.
do you?
Okay.
Yeah, they don't know that. It's super basura. You just going out there thinking, just like how
I
you.
don't like to talk about personal coochie on,
personal coochie.
publicly because
Oh,
I think it's
your
whack.
personal. Yeah, I'm saying just.
I'm not saying your coochie then.
But it's just
She
saying
said,
in
but
general,
my
a
shit
woman
A1.
don't know. Like,
I think there's a lot of people who do
Think-
not know is what they're saying.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
And that's
because
what
if
we're
I had
leading with.
100 coochies, you think you better than all 100 of them?
No, I think a lot of them feel very similar.
What?
Wait, does coochie be feeling different? I'm sorry. to get
Very
off topic.
different.
Yes.
Every one of them. I've never
It's-
felt the
it's
same coochie twice.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all dicks aren't the same.
Like,
And even if I
like
had
way
that
better
kind
than,
of
like this whole game.
thing for a night, the next morning, don't call my phone.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nah, I might
what?
still love you.
Who said
Yeah.
that number?
I can meet my soulmate at CVS.
Wait, time out. I'm not gonna sit here a lot. Like, there's been times where that happens, but the ones I'm talking about that you really connect with,
We waking up and we going to eat.
yeah.
We have a good time the
You
next
automatically
day.
We going to
became
Tops.
mine.
What
Hold
you
on,
wanna
time
do?
out. You ever saw What Happens in Vegas?
Yeah.
She woke up with a ring. Like,
Right.
One
No,
night.
sometimes that chemistry
love
and that
that
connection
movie.
be
It's my
crazy.
favorite
It's like we wake up and it's just like, you smell so good. You want to go to Tops? Let's go to Tops Diner. Let's go get
Tops.
it. They
You
got
don't know
liquor.
nothing about Tots back in the
What?
day, though.
Shit.
You don't know. Before it was renovated.
Yeah,
Before
but
renovation,
you wasn't
baby.
even there. Come
Before
on.
renovation, what are you, the little bar with the little shake that in when you walk in? What?
Shout out to Tops.
Tops was
Free
fire
plug.
before everybody knew
Tops,
about
oh
it.
my
Jersey
Lord.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jersey things.
You guys
Let me
got
tell you.
diners?
Oh, in Houston?
No, I'm talking in America. I mean, America.
What?
What?
Yeah, but it's like a upscale, nice diner.
Now. But
Listen, the
Upscale
city
now.
life be dangerous because you go out, you hanging with your friends, you having some drinks, and like it's just date central. So like it's hard to like meet someone and then not feel like, damn, I really want to see where this goes. So you always have to think like, damn, like I have to hold out. Even though the chemistry is crazy, like I don't want this person to think, all right, we out and this is just something I do all the time. You wanna be like, all right, how can I keep this relationship going without having sex with this person tonight?
Can I be
yeah,
honest?
and don't start
Please.
judging yourself when you do it. I hate
Can I
that.
be
shit.
honest?
Please.
And that's actually never been a consideration in my mind. Like, no, I'm not worried about, because like real talk, like if somebody is free, if the universe says that this is your person,
Mhm.
the circumstances don't matter. That's your person. So, and I'm not saying 10 years ago that's what I was thinking, but it's never been a consideration in my mind to be like, oh, well, let me hold back on some coochie so he like me some more, or so that my judgment isn't clouded. At the end of the day, like my choice is my choice. And I'm not saying that to say that you should be willy-nilly and not disciplined with the people you're having sex with. But whatever, if the moment presents itself and you feel safe and there's consent and there's a vibe, then I don't necessarily see anything wrong with going with it. You know, like it's just never been,
It'd be magical.
it's just never been in my mind to just be like, oh, let me wait 30 days or 60 days. I don't care. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's that
where-
feeling. It's that feeling.
Well, I don't want to just base it on like just a feeling. I just don't think that we should, like, women in particular should be boxing ourselves into these situations where we're like, we really like somebody, you spend time, a month or two or some weeks or whatever, and you still just trying to hold out because you don't want someone to think of you in a certain way. First of all, if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. And that's gonna be what it is regardless, whether you have some sex early on or not.
Yeah.
If they really, and Rico just said that. Rico just said this. If they really like you, like, y'all can fuck on the first date and then fuck on the 9th date and the 10th, 11th, 12th. Like, it's not gonna change anything.
No.
Because if a person is judging you off of that, that means that they ain't for you anyway. So it don't even matter.
I had a night in Vegas that had me flying to Kentucky.
See?
And I was like, what the fuck am I
Where am I
doing?
here?
And it was a good little like 8-9 month relationship.
See?
And it could have been better if she wasn't hard headed, but that's why I met her in the club. She hard headed.
If we're being honest, I don't think it's the sex that ruins the relationship. It's just when you start digging deeper. And now it's like, all right, the sex was amazing. But now we got to deal with the fact that you got kids. Now we got to deal with the fact that you
Real
can't
life.
come out all the time. Yeah. We had a banging ass night. We had amazing sex. The chemistry was dope. The vibe was right. Your body is banging. Your coochie tight. You got a 4-pack. Listen, when we got back to that crib, when we got out of that zone where the music wasn't playing, the strobe lights wasn't flashing, baby, your house had roaches. I'm sorry, I mean,
You went to somebody's house with roaches?
no, but I'm saying, like, you get back, wasn't living right. It was, the sex was dope. We let off of that. The sex was amazing. But once I got to know you, the chemistry is great. But once I got to know you, that's why I say sometimes it is better to wait. But at the same time, like, if a relationship could be as great as the sex on that first date that you have, then maybe, like, there would be more success. But once you really get to know that person after the sex, shit could just hit the fan.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking now a little bit sidetracked, like one-nighters, like from like a club or some type of like lounge where there's a lot of like a dope ambiance and good music and good vibes and drinks.
And drugs.
And sometimes drugs. Don't do drugs.
Can't forget the drugs.
I should have worn my Dare shirt.
Right?
I should have worn my Dare shirt.
It definitely helps, right? But like, I just thought about it. I'm like, sometimes we forget that we meet these people at like highlights of our life.
Yeah.
Right? So I met you at such a high in my life,
Yeah.
probably literally and figuratively, right? And now when the reality hits, I forget how low life was. And I never met you at your low life, and you never met me at my low life. And so now what happens is we think that we don't even work for each other, but really we just met each other at our literally at our happiest. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hard part to compete with on a day-to-day basis.
So does
It's
that
like a
mean
drug.
we should
So what happens is
at our lowest?
I think you should meet people at a calm point, right? Because what happens is once, like you said, once the reality sets in that next day or the day after, whatever it may be, we start really, really looking at them as if they're not as good as we thought. And it's like, nah, they're still the same person. We just met them at a better place for ourselves. We were happier that night, that moment. They were happier that night, that moment. We were both stress-free, at peace. So then we started drinking together.
Right.
And now we're both alcoholics.
And now y'all are not in this normal space. You're not in your normal space.
We're trying to chase that high.
Yeah, it's a drug.
It's developing, right?
Yeah.
This is what I like.
But sometimes it doesn't develop.
So if let's say Erin's having the best night of her life, and she was single, let's just say, and she's in the islands and she meets this guy, and everything is great. In the morning, let's just say, in the morning,
She's still on the island though.
the first thing he does in the morning is pick up a bottle and starts drinking.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's development.
Exactly. It's like, so you do this.
I would do that too though.
Are we on vacation?
Like, we turning up again? That was fun.
We gonna start early
Yeah,
today.
like
You wanna
it's
start
vacation.
early? You like, yeah, fuck
Right,
it.
right.
I ain't judging nobody on vacation.
The morning that person does is say, hey, you want to go jogging? You want to go? So that might be a better development. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I wanna, like, when you're
And you see how different you are once you wake up.
Can you come out that bubble?
Nah. And you
It's
know
a
what the worst
bubble.
part is too? Now it's a catch-22 because if you meet somebody at that calm point, let's say jogging, coffee dates,
I'm sorry,
etc.
what's that word?
Calm point.
What is that?
Calm,
What you saying? Calm point or
like
calm
your
point?
like calm point of your life.
Calm.
Calm.
I didn't catch that
I
either.
was waiting for you.
Like your calm
Okay.
point.
I'll say it.
I thought it was a word I didn't know.
Right? I kind of made it in the compound word, right? But if you meet somebody at that point in your life, right, where you're jogging I said it wrong.
I was waiting for you to say it.
But
My fault. Go ahead.
fuck you. So
I've been waiting for you to catch it this whole time.
I thought it was a word I didn't know.
Nah, you would have known the big words.
calm.
You meet at the calm point. Okay, when you meet at the calm point.
No, I just didn't know. That's why
I got some strong
It's
trains.
not. It's not Erin. It's him because you.
It's not even me.
It's all your fault.
Calm.
First of all,
You
y'all
don't
got
like
some
him
good
now?
ass trains.
No, I don't like him. He's the op. Anyways.
Did you remember what you were gonna say? You're
Yes,
good at that.
I do.
I'm forgetting.
So like if I meet somebody at my, and this has happened to me, where I met a girl and we were both at our regular day-to-day life, right? Stop. Right? We're at a regular day-to-day life, right? She goes to work, I go to work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, when I meet you at your club night, you are totally different
Yeah.
than your everyday life. And sometimes it could be a turnoff.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, yo, you drink way too much and you go all the way left.
And you go out too much.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but I just
Both
don't like
out.
the person that you are at those moments, you know? So I don't know. Is it better to work from the top and go, you know, like the top?
Or meet at the
part of your-
coffee shop rather than the club.
No, meet at the club and then go back down because at least I know how ugly you can get. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's just based
That's
on
not even the
but
ugly.
that's
The
just-
ugly
exactly.
might be the ugly might be you wait or it could be you meet somebody, they got their day off, and you have this magical night, and the next thing you know, this person works mad hours. Y'all can never you can never get the time to have that magical moment again. And so now it's like, damn, we fucked. Sorry. Damn, we had sex and we have nothing in common. Your schedule don't go with my schedule. My schedule don't go with your schedule. This is going nowhere. You're getting on my nerves because you're begging me to make time again. And so we're just not at the same, we're just on two different paths.
But how do you connect with somebody? See, I don't get that part. Like, how do I connect with you in this moment, right? Obviously, there might be
The liquor.
liquor, right? But when we connect, right, at that moment, there's something that is working, right? That's working like super cohesively together to a point where we're like damn near inseparable in a matter of
Hormones.
moments, right?
Dopamine.
Right? But the thing is this, when you get back to real life,
Because people always be doing drugs. Like, I'm just
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
people do a lot of drugs.
Especially like the uppers, you know.
See?
But the thing is,
I heard
I
something
feel like
called-
on a day-to-day life, maybe we just realize that we live with traumas and tick and icks. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Icks and triggers and
You don't know a
all them
person.
shits are now active. I
Yeah.
think maybe our day-to-day life is actually more fucked up. And so we actually sabotage the person that we really, really connect with at our actual peace.
Yeah.
Doesn't this make sense?
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're drinking, if you're using your vices, this is also a part of your vice. So now you're becoming a part of someone's vice, and that has to end at some point.
Now, be my vice. Be
Yeah,
my
there's
vice.
a lot of people feel lonely. A lot of
I like
people
that.
don't want to. A lot of
I
people
like that.
are finding love in a hopeless
That's
place. Like
fire.
Rihanna said, we found
That's
love
my
in
new
a
line.
hopeless
That's my next
place.
line.
If you
On my
if you think
my
about-
next person.
If you think about them meeting at
Be my
like,
vice.
Yeah, you find love in a hopeless place.
Guys,
Let them go.
please.
saying,
Like,
if you think
What's the
about them
guys?
meeting at that normal place you're talking about, like say it was the gym, it's still the same thing because some people go to the gym as their therapy, and that could be their high of like them transforming their body or whatever they're there for. So even that's not safe. So you really got to meet somebody just walking around on the street, just like on some like peekaboo shit, and like just unknowing, like what do you call it? Not peekaboo. You know what I'm saying?
Boo, I see you.
Like just
Is it another game?
candid, like just
candid.
by chance.
by chance, yeah. Like you
Yeah,
gotta
by
meet
chance
somebody
is
by
probably the
chance.
safest.
Yeah.
Grocery store, why they reaching for some
Because you think about
Cheerios?
if you
Meet
at
cute.
ShopRite and you just in regular clothes just came out for something real quick and then a baddie approaches you and
Big
is like,
lifting.
wait a minute, you know what I mean? Like
You got asparagus too?
Wow.
What you cooking tonight?
Those are grape tomatoes.
It means your pee is gonna stink.
Oh my
Love
god.
those.
Yeah, it does.
Serious, right? Yeah.
But
Love
I
grape
think y'all
tomatoes.
should stop living at this moral, like
Yes.
treating all y'all morals as the same. Like if you want to have sex with a man on the first date, have sex with him.
Well, first of
I
all, a
don't
woman
feel
can't
like-
have too much sex because you gotta do Kegels way too often.
What?
So you gotta be real careful how often and how many and what sizes you doing the nasty with. You can't be you gonna have to squeeze that baby back in place.
All right, so
Am I-
avoid the
Are we-
longer men.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Avoid the longer men. Wow.
I am not.
I don't think
Getting
that
my
it's-
coochie
Well, you don't
stretched
know
out.
until you find out, Rome.
You
So
are
I don't
not
know how they're
stretching
gonna do
out. You
that.
are not stretching Jada out.
Know what's
You
up.
are not stretching Jada out. What? I
strike
take
two.
pride.
Yo, you're one more. Yo, I
didn't
will
hear what you
unplug this mic.
I ain't gonna lie.
Aaron, right there with it.
Listen,
And I'm just gonna be quiet.
You got to be careful as a woman too, and I guess that's why those rules are put into place because don't nobody want no loosey goosey mama.
Who made the rules?
Yeah, them. I'm gonna say this, Alan.
Where do we do better?
I'm gonna say this. I feel like there are times like when you're in a section or you're in a club or whatever. It don't matter. Like a dude could be in his section, 30 women here, his homeboys, bottles, this, that, and the other, and there's somebody down there.
Mm-hmm.
This don't even matter to him.
in Gen Pop.
Like in Gen Pop.
Gen Pop general.
In Gen Pop, literally.
They be the best
And
ones. They untainted.
And that's the woman.
They don't be down there no more.
Not no more.
And so, like, and then that's the one that they've locked eyes with. Like, that's the one that they want to, they be like, hey, come here. Like, I need to talk to you, conversation, like something. Like, it happens all the time. Like, I don't feel like it's the women, like, who are in that section.
Ever.
I feel like it's normally the women in the section be the friends, the homegirls. You
You're
know what I'm
dragging
saying?
it, talking about ever.
No, it's not.
They're the ones that we already
Had to get a
fucked.
section. But that's who we're looking for because why are you in this
Exactly.
section?
Okay, now let me tell you something.
Again,
That's a lie.
I don't. But that's not who I want.
Well,
though.
That's a lie,
I don't
guys.
want-
Let's
I don't
really
want
be
the-
for real. You're not looking
I
at the
don't
people.
want
One
the girl
voice.
that's at the section ever.
So
Rome
that's-
is alone in this world.
Sometimes
I don't think he's alone.
I'm
I don't
not.
think he's alone.
Think about
actually.
it. I know why you here. I don't know who you here for, and you're gonna drink up all my liquor. All right,
Drinking it all.
drinking it all. Right?
Wow, you guys don't know what you're talking. Oh no,
I guarantee you.
Maybe we a different age.
they're leaving with the bitches that are in the section.
Who?
They're guaranteeing the pussy while they're in the section.
I agree, right? In the sections, I agree. A lot of times, the girls in the section that we came with is our plan B, right? The goal is to get one that's not in the section.
Hello.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Absolutely.
But
Why y'all
We
never
got
leave with
you.
them then? Why we all?
because sometimes they require a little bit more work. Sometimes they're not willing to fuck right then and there, and sometimes they are
They're
actually
gonna be at
really
the section
lame.
next week. So guess what? You're just adding to the section.
No.
We know
We're
that.
not gonna. I'm saying the ones that you don't leave with, right? I mean, sometimes next week they might make the cut because he's been working on it for a week. But if you don't see him leave with that one, but that one that you lock eyes with, and I've been that guy, like, yo, damn, yo, look at her all
Daddies
by
always
all
belong
by
to-
herself. She don't even know. Like we look at her as like the new fish of the pond. And
Baddies are always in
and
the
you want to
section.
get the new, like he said.
There's no
men
baddies
have
on
a
the floor.
Never.
Men-
Baddies are not on the floor.
Men have a thing, and I literally said this to my girl
Baddies are
today
not on the-
about conquering, right? Men have a thing to conquer. I don't know why it is what it is, but we try to conquer, whether it's sports, money, or finances, women,
Burritos.
video games. A man want to win at everything, right? And he's going to try to win at whatever he's good at. So if he's good at women, he's going to try to conquer all the women that have not been conquered, at least he thinks, yet. So when we see the girl that's not in the section, we know she hasn't been conquered. Otherwise, she'd be in the section.
Okay.
And two, this is the opportunity to get something new. And I could beat everybody else to the punch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Everybody, and for the
But
record,
we might be
everybody in the
lying to
section,
ourselves.
Yeah, because everybody in the section one has not been touched. Always, you got to stop. We're not going to sit here and act like just because you in a
well,
section.
not by us, but one of our homies. Like we know,
That's
like
not always true. Like it could be a birthday. It could be just I brought my girls out. There's not always the girls in the section that you. If I'm going to a section with my homegirls, I don't know these niggas. They just got the bottles, and the baddies are always in the section.
Well, oh, so that's why you
The
got.
baddies are always in the section. Yeah, because you got the liquor. Somebody got to drink it.
Yeah.
And we got to go to the next spot. What are you talking about? I don't know, Jaheim. Jaheim said he had a section. And then if we at the strip club, he got singles and I'm still in about 500. You don't know me.
Yikes.
Yeah. I want the one down there.
but
And you're lying.
But I mean, typically, Jada's not wrong.
If we're talking about
I'm
the
not saying she's
15%, I always have my own section. I've always had swipey, and I bring the bitches and I know exactly what goes on. All my friends host. Like, we're going to really be for real right now. We're not talking about the people who are looking for Gen Pop. Because guess what? You want the girls that already have the aesthetic. They already have the what's the accoutrements? I don't know if
Aesthetic.
that's a real word.
Aesthetic.
I don't know. Let's not be daft.
But okay, so look, let me give you. Wait, hold on. So look, I do agree with you, right? But I also think like All right, you're talking about for Jada and Jada's friends.
Oh my God, I'm not. I'm really
You
not.
just said you were. You said
This
I
is
got
your.
this
This
wifey,
is your.
wifey.
This
I'm
is
talking about
No, she's talking about nightlife.
I'm talking
But I'm
about
just saying-
nightlife. Don't
but
do that.
No, but you're saying I'm being real right now.
Okay, cool. Be real.
Jada has a group of badass friends.
God
all
damn,
right,
she do.
that is what it is. So, and Jada's badass friends are not badass no-name friends.
Hello.
So your life and how you operate is different. There's a lot of girls that look just like your friend, not just like that want to be your friends and look similar to your friends that are not popular yet.
Okay, can I say
So,
something?
wait.
Go ahead.
So those are in Gen Pops, and those are trying to get their intro to the game, right?
Okay.
And the dude is gonna be like, okay, cool, she's new. I like this one, especially the
Right.
dudes that do the club scene a lot. You feel me? Yeah, we want to be seen by everybody. I'm gonna get, and you know what's gonna be even better? When I got all the bad ones that I came in, and I got the new bad ones that nobody had.
Come on now, y'all.
I got a
They're
question.
not looking for new bitches all the time. They're looking for the ones that they ain't got to do too much work with. I ain't got to dress you up. You going to come out, you going to make me look good. Y'all looking for Gen Pop to get your rocks off and to have a little.
That's what we're saying.
But they not going to get treated good. The club scene has changed dramatically. And even if you are not a baddie, you're in a section. Because guess what?
why I
There are
don't-
guys
I
that
don't
do
need
promo.
silence.
Am I talking too much?
No, you know, I'm listening to you.
There are
Just a little
guys.
bit.
Okay, but listen, I got one more thing to say. I'm gonna let y'all finish. There's now the ones that y'all are saying would be in Gen Pop. They're also cool with the promoters. So the ones that are not on the floor, they're with the promoters. The guys that don't get a bag, but they get everybody in the club. It don't matter what the girls look like. They want to be in certain sections, but they're not because
Uh-oh.
that's Gen Pop.
That's the new Gen Pop section. They got one bottle and 17 women and
Thank
one
you.
guy.
Everybody's getting a lick of the gin, lick of gin.
Can
No, it'd be
That's what
like
they-
it'd be a bottle of champagne.
Like,
They got some.
so y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody pass the shot glass around. Take your picture. Like, really? Come
got a
on. But all
question.
right, if y'all want to act like I'm
Boo me.
So when you have a section,
What'd you say?
the shot glass, the little plastic cup be filled right here.
That's the communion cup.
I got a question. So when you have a section with your girls, can you bag a dude off the floor?
Let me tell you something.
I mean, I know you can. Excuse me. I'm saying, do y'all leave your sections and be like, oh, hello to
I
a
don't
man?
really need to.
Say little dad.
No, I'm.
She be like this.
Bagging him ain't never even. It's not even happened. Wait, what did you say? I want to laugh. What did he say?
Nah, wrong. Moment is past. Please.
You rewind it and play it back.
I'm just saying, like, does that happen? Because I always wonder. Because I'm not a baller section man. Like, I don't care about none of that. Because honestly, I don't want to be around a bunch of dudes in a fucking section.
Right.
And I feel like when y'all go up there, I know what it is, and that's not for me. I can't afford y'all. All right.
That's cap, because he be fucking y'all on the low with the.
I don't have to work for it. But put it like
Exactly. He don't got to work for it. It's different.
yeah.
They spend all the money.
Yeah.
You gonna go to the bathroom. You gonna see me.
Yeah, you gonna get the number at the bathroom, and that's okay.
Little chocolate.
I might
Little
lock
chocolate.
eyes. Might like eyes.
I feel like
Them
that's
girls
a-
really do
You
be
might like eyes on
lining
lock
up
eyes
their
on the way to
next
the
fuck,
bathroom.
too.
Said I'm gonna wait for that one to go to the
yo,
bathroom.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, if I go to the bathroom and you fine as hell, we locking eyes, and that's where you meet him. Not in Gen Pop, but on the way to the
You
bathroom.
know what that cost me? Not a bottle.
99 free.
Well, if it's
$3.99.
Oh yeah.
But first of all, let me tell you something.
99
But can we really keep it real? Not all the guys in the sections are the bottle poppers. They're with their homies. They're getting the leftovers because of the connection that they have,
That's
which
true.
is the dude with the money. So that's another situation. All right, not the dude with the money, but the guy that's making the scene. Sometimes you get the little left. You get the. Everybody's like, oh, if he's that dude,
Leftovers.
he got to be hanging out with the dude. Not the leftovers. My bad, but I'm just saying.
The
If you get the
residual?
dude that's hanging with the dude.
That look like he don't belong.
No, sometimes they be really. They got on their boy
share,
chain.
They share each other's clothes and
They got
jewelry.
their boy chain on. He got his boy Givenchy shirt on. Like, you got to be
Givenchy,
more
the
Same
careful.
polo.
You got the Givenchy that you got from homie. Like, you got to be more careful, sweetheart, because now you getting your ass broken.
But these are the
But-
men
but
that
they're
y'all
lying
looking
to him,
for,
too.
though?
No, nobody said that at all. I'm just telling y'all
just
that
wanna-
Gen Pop is not there.
This is just a party.
I'm just telling y'all Gen Pop is not what y'all
I'm
think
asking
it is.
about the niggas up there. Is this what y'all are looking for? Because y'all look for the 6 foot
I'm
ballers.
not looking for nothing because, like I told you, he's right. I ain't in the same situation. We hosting. We getting the check after
I
that.
think it's just the free drinks, really.
Me and my bitches.
I don't really think that they really looking for anything.
not.
And
We just having
and
a
they
good
might entertain just to like pass the champagne. Like, you know, like
Clearly, the promo section, you're getting mini shots. So we got to get lit somehow, some way. We got in the club. We took our pictures at the section before it got 2-packed because, you know, they be having 18 people with the one seat. So
What are they doing?
now,
All right, here's my question, right? Here's my question.
I can't teach you finesse.
Let's not go too far off on the
Okay, you're right.
At,
Tangential, very tangential.
at 10 p.m.
That's my Big Ben right there. You always gonna check that clock.
But yo, what are we going to the club for then? Well, I know why dudes go. Look, we go to the club. Dudes don't want to drink just to drink.
I'm gonna regret this episode.
They want to drink
Same.
to then fuck.
Sorry.
So like,
Amanda.
yeah.
Y'all did it to me last time, so I don't care.
What cartoon character is that?
You're on your own. But what I'm saying is, why do y'all go? Like, men go. We go to the club because we want to drink, we want to get drunk, and we want to fuck a bad chick. That's why we go.
Well,
that's the only.
well,
That's why we go into the
That's
club.
not why all of us go.
Nigga, whatever. Nobody's.
Told y'all different percentages.
Well, listen. Nobody's spending thousands of dollars on bottles to not do this.
If you have a lot of money, you are because you don't care. Some guys are really in there having a good time and want to see bitches happy, and they're gonna just live
They
their
just wanna see
fancy
bitches
life.
happy.
Honestly,
Nobody
get
goes
turned
out
up.
for
It
a
makes
good
sense.
time.
They-
Nobody just wants a good time.
Yeah, a good time, but like that's like one. That's far. Look, a good time for a man.
Oh no, I know a
Especially,
lot
like,
of rich
in the
niggas.
club.
I don't know.
I'm fucking after this. That's like.
That's pressed. You pressed as hell. If you really gotta fuck, we going to Waffle House. We going to
We
get some
fucking
food.
after we eat.
And you might have sex with somebody. All right, cool.
belly.
If it's that
Yeah,
serious.
full belly. I got liquor and waffles
I
in
want
here.
some wings and pillows.
Yeah.
Like
after I eat, child, it's over.
you can't just have a good time. So men can't. So for the record, men just
No.
can't have a good time.
He's
You gotta get
saying-
some ass after the
he's
club,
talking
right?
for Rico. Don't say all men.
Okay, because I don't know it to be like that.
Okay.
Men don't want
Because you're not about to press up.
What
on
the
me.
fuck is a good time to you, Rome?
Me? I
Yeah.
be laughing.
I agree.
I go out, I take my little edible, have a couple drinks. Everything's hilarious.
listen to the music.
Listen to the music.
Right.
Do a little jig.
Because I'm not home. I'm not home, and I'm out at work.
Yeah.
And the women, like I see you seeing me. That's cool.
All right.
I don't got a bag.
Let's rewind.
I would have locked.
I don't want
eyes with
this version.
Romeo.
I don't want this version of Rome. This is bullshit. Because this is
Not though.
It's
No,
not.
no,
I
this
working
is
man.
not.
No,
I
this is
chill.
this is the calm, cool, collected. I've
is me.
experienced it all.
The section
28-year-old
holder.
Rome. Stop.
Okay, go ahead.
28-year-old Rome.
Yeah, check her ass.
28-year-old Rome. What you going to the club for, bro?
You think this is new?
I know it, bro. I know you, bro. We from the same place. We the same age.
Nah. But I'm saying it's not new. I've been dark skinned.
This ain't new.
That's why. That's
been
why I
that
know you've
nigga.
been pressed.
Not at all.
I've been that
Can I
nigga.
talk to you?
Nope.
Put it like this.
This conversation is over, Rome.
Free game. Free
Free game, free game.
It's the sit up.
Free game.
He's like, if Rico won't take it, I'm gonna give it to
Right.
y'all.
I'll take it.
Pause.
I might need it.
Free game.
Pass the
Dear
time.
men, go to the gym.
Ooh.
A woman will always like a good body. Even if you got
Do
the
that.
crazy hairline, the crazy face, she's still gonna dig your body, right? She can get past your face. Then have something to talk about. Read a book
Or two.
or two. Do more than scroll online. Do more than go out and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on bottles. Do something. That's it.
I ain't gonna
Amen.
lie. That's
That's
actually.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
We agree on that.
The
Free
section
game.
holders don't even be that cute. They
Dog.
just be niggas with money that just need
The
to be
body?
validated.
Do they be
Here's a-
niggas with money?
Here's a stat for you on that, right? A supportive stat.
That's what the section
There's
is.
21 million millionaires in America.
Wait, 21
1 million millionaires
21.
millionaires.
in America, right? There's 21 million millionaires in America, roughly, and there's roughly only 3 million men with visible abs in America.
Hold your breath.
So that's
it.
1/7.
Where do you find these stats?
So basically,
Wait, is that one? Are those 3 million millionaires?
no 3 million
that have the abs? Are they the millionaires
men.
or no?
Oh, are they? I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
are the 3 million a part of the 21?
Probably 100,000 of them.
There's
Oh, because I'm like 1/7. Not too bad.
no general population.
Oh,
General
okay.
population,
No,
like in
yeah.
total.
But it's not just, it's not the abs thing.
But
though.
no, but I'm saying,
I passed my stats class in community college.
I will never pass a stat
what I'm
class.
saying is, realistically,
Yeah.
there's less men who actually have a who has physical visible abs than there are millionaires in America.
I'm taking ad boy.
But just the fact that,
But also you have
a
to be
woman's gonna look
intellectual.
at you. A woman's gonna look at you differently just off the strength of like your discipline and like
you.
Yeah.
you're worried about.
That's
your
so sexy.
health.
That's so sexy.
You're worried about your health. She probably
all
gonna
the
ask
time.
you about a fucking recipe.
And she don't give a fuck about no recipe.
She don't.
No.
give a fuck about the recipe.
She about to pay
There's your end right there.
8,500. She gotta go drop
understand what I'm saying?
8,500.
I've never had a man. No, I have. I have not had a man really cook for me and know how to cook.
I'm not talking about that
is
recipe.
it.
We didn't say
what
cook for
recipe?
you.
My
I'm talking about
bad.
that recipe.
Because I'd be hungry. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about that recipe.
What recipe?
Because
The
she
sauce?
sees you. No, yeah.
The sauce.
Yeah.
She
How to
sees
be
you in the
fit.
gym, and you know, well, oh my god, I want to get my arms smaller or whatever. They say some dumb shit, and you know, what can
my
I do?
elbows.
When that
on.
little touch on the
I want to
arm,
shrink my elbows.
That little, ooh.
That's it.
Shimmy huh?
So like I said, go to the gym.
Do bop, 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 do bop, ba-da-bop, bop.
What was it? Hanson.
All right, I do agree because Rome is smart. You know what I'm saying? But I don't also think
They're friends again.
no, we're cordial. Right?
Them niggas hugging after the show.
Right. I didn't mean it, bro.
but the thing is, I do agree with Rome, but that's because again, he's a part of the 25%. You know what I'm saying?
The number went up.
Yeah, fuck all of that. I'm mad. Right? But like there's
salty.
there's a lot of 80% niggas, 80% men that got enough money to splurge in the club too. So let's not, you know,
A lot of them don't be
Wait,
sexy.
wait, can I interject
A lot of them
real
don't
quick?
be sexy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Can I interject
they
real
got
quick?
the beer bellies.
So this is the point, and I'm just, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the point that I think that Rome was trying to make. So we have the 21 million millionaires, and then we have the men in the men in the club or whatever. I think what he's saying is that it doesn't cost a lot to make yourself attractive to the particular women that you seek. It doesn't. You don't have to have be a part of the 21 million millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be, well, maybe the 3%.
Or that 20% he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because if you go to the gym,
Oh, yeah.
you're probably raising your percentage up by going to the
Absolutely.
gym. So
Yeah.
Hey, wait,
you don't even got to be part of that, but it's just the fact that you are doing something like health wise for yourself that will always be your end. That will always be always. And I'm not even a woman.
No, as a woman
Always.
that is extremely attractive, a man that takes care of his business and takes care of his body, you might see him reading a book. He might have the specs on.
That's
And
that's a
the glasses may not even be prescribed.
three right there.
They're just
Damn
for show.
frames.
Listen,
A man with a mind. Now that's fucking
And
on
some
the first
fake
night.
glasses.
Listen.
Now that's fucking on the first night, baby.
Shit.
Not the bare belly section holder.
right. Sit outside of LA Fitness with us.
We just there for a shot.
Book upside down. Watch what happens.
And the glasses don't have to
I
be
ain't even gonna
prescribed.
Upside down. You don't even got to read it.
I am not gonna notice.
You can read the autobiography of Malcolm X, because if it's upside down, it won't even matter.
Oh, wow. You see? Look, that's game for y'all. Game is
X
game.
don't
Wait.
even
He
matter.
didn't even get it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
X.
Oh, 'cause
It's,
it
it's
just
the
says-
same upside down.
Yeah,
Upside down.
either way it goes. Is it an anagram or the,
Wow.
A pentagram.
something, whatever?
Pentagram.
In the gun.
No, Jesus, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got the moral. We got the moral story. Are we?
I don't know. I actually think that was very sage advice, like for men who find themselves
Lost.
outside of the 21 million.
But they do be the dogs too. Sorry, okay, that's another subject. Okay, let's
No, they could be dogs too.
they be dogs too.
And they be, but again,
Sexy dogs.
they're the better dog. They're the top
No, they're
dog.
the worst because they're
Like,
slaying.
would you rather
sure.
get slayed by
Slayed.
the 80% or get slayed by the 20%? It's like, all right, he's good at
15.
this job. All right,
Talk about
Top
that.
10.
You know what she said? She said 15.
shut up. You're in the 25,
I'm
bro.
not.
Jesus,
up a little.
Christmas.
I don't know. It's like, do you want like a purebred French bulldog or do you want a pound puppy?
Oh, see, I don't adopt.
Maybe
dogs.
neither.
I'm just saying, like
I'm
that.
shallow.
Dog, because according to y'all, all men are dogs, so you gotta pick a dog.
Might
I'd
as well
rather
get a purebred.
a cuter.
So you're gonna
fresher
pick the dog that you want, and you know he's gonna dog you out.
But here's one
That's
more.
what it is.
Here's one more added to it. A purebred Frenchie that eats right, because they got the fat ones that that snort all day. And those are the beer belly ones.
Purebred who's doing the right stuff. I know exactly
what I'm
what.
saying?
Yeah, you're actually right.
Like,
Yep.
They eating a non-grain diet.
They're
They
good.
eating fruits. They doing exercise. You actually, that's
All
a
that?
great point, Rico.
Yeah, it's true because they be needing surgery. They life be
Yes.
at risk.
Hey.
But they got money.
But yeah. But
got a
great
bulldog?
point. Yeah.
Okay.
Great point.
So I
All
think collectively we're saying be better and don't get fooled, right?
And don't fall in love in a hopeless place.
Oh, Rihanna.
Okay.
But I'll say this, and I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. Like women, I don't think that just because the world is changing so much, and like there are men who aren't putting so much weight on, like whether you have sex on the first night or not. I feel like whatever's for you is for you. So if you feel like that's a vibe, and you and that man consent, and it is a, and y'all are fine with that, then like don't let that make you like
Yeah.
not go forward with somebody you might potentially have something
Word. And drop those bullshit ass morals and
I see that that's what I was trying not to
got
say.
you. I'll say it. Drop those bullshit ass morals and
Start giving out
if you see
vibes.
something you want, women, you could say something as well. And then if you feel like you already gonna get dogged out, at least it was your choice.
You just pull him up by like the front of his like pants, right?
But wait,
here
don't be too
on the
don't be
belt.
too reckless.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
trying to,
Yeah,
I'm
don't
trying to
be
tell him what to
reckless.
do.
Don't be, like have some discernment.
No.
Here, like,
Don't listen to me.
The
It ain't a-
discernment is in their fucking morals. Like,
oh, but if I give it to him on the first date, then he's gonna. No, I don't think that's discernment though. That's not really discernment. That's more so fear of
Where
judgment.
does that come from? I have a just. I'm just. Where does that come from?
I love the
What,
switch
discernment
voice.
or the judgment?
Not discernment. Just like women feeling judged by having sex, and I'm not trying to belabor
supposed to be
this because it's
virgins.
10,
it don't
12.
be us. It's
No,
not
we were
us.
supposed to be.
It is men though, because the
it
thing
is.
is, if we're gonna be real, I mean, listen, if I seen you in a club, let's say I seen you in 6 different clubs, right?
Are they all in the same city?
Don't even matter. Same city's even worse.
That's what I'm saying. So
But-
like, if it's not the same
but
city,
New York
then
is a
it's-
big city, right? So, but let's just say I see you in a club, 6 different clubs, around people who are known to be having sex with the women in their sections, and you're in those sections, right?
Oh damn.
Now, for me, I ain't speaking for all men, but for me, that automatically would
bell.
would drop your value to me,
And that's crazy.
right? And now it's because one, even if you did or whether you didn't, I see you too often, which means these other niggas gonna see me with you. And if they did or if they didn't, because I ain't finna ask you, did you have sex with all 6 niggas you was in the section with? I'm just gonna assume the worst, right? And if I assume the worst, because I gotta protect my image, I gotta protect my reputation, I gotta protect the brand that I've built.
Right.
And once I add you into my life, you are now a part of all of those things. So now if
Here it comes.
you are a part of
whatever.
And why you out 6 times too? Talking about her. Why the fuck you
Because
there?
I could be fucking.
Wait a minute.
I could
Why
be
the hell is
fucking, no.
he there 6 times?
Okay, this is where you change
You at
it.
the
allowed
club
to fuck.
6 times.
Men are allowed to fuck. That's just is what it is.
Don't
That's
you
a double
start-
standard.
Because now I came in and I said, why is he at the club 6 times judging bitches and you outside spending your family's money?
But we're not gonna belabor the point.
Belabor. I love it.
Labor. I gotta write that down.
I'm using that tomorrow.
I used a big word today.
What?
It was short. So
What?
I forget it.
I heard daft. Comport,
be silly.
daft. She said comport. He was fucking me. I was like, I gotta look that up. I was waiting for her to tell me what it was.
I literally thought that it was a word that I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's why I never said anything.
I was trying to spell it in my
Compart.
head. COMPTA. Like
Calm part
It was a word.
of your life. The calm part of your life.
there was no.
No, we know
Anyway.
now.
Yeah.
But there was no space when he said.
I was. Sometimes I be talking like I'm rapping.
Oh my God. Play his mixtape song after this episode.
I should be like, but
please.
dig it.
Sorry.
I'd be like, Kendrick, I was once told this. All right. The exception to the rule is the exception to the rule until it becomes the norm.
That's actually the phrase that I was.
If you
thinking
follow
of.
my lead and you be like Rico,
Oh no.
then you can be able to be in the section, in the gym, in the book, and in some pussy all the time.
That was good. That was a good.
I'm just saying.
Not
Nigga
in
said
some pussy.
swimming.
He made it
So we're swinging to the right.
Yo, if you think about it, wow. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, I do agree. It's not equal opportunity for the majority, whatever.
But so I'll say this. I actually think that that's an excellent point because even if you look outside of dating, let's just look in like the job market. It's not equal opportunity. Mm-hmm. You have certain people who have a particular skill set, and that particular skill set gets paid $120 an hour. And you have another skill set that gets paid $750 an hour. You have another skill set that gets paid $35 an hour. So it's not equal opportunity. Everything is based on what it is and what the market demands. So I think in our brains, we all want to feel like that we're just not average, or we're just not normal, or we're just not regular. But we have to figure out like where you fall in the chain of command, where you fall in the ladder,
the levels,
the what was the word?
Hierarchy.
The hierarchy of everything, because I think having that level of clarity provides you with the necessary information to figure out what you need to do to get what it is you want. Because again, he may not have to exert the same energy and resources that somebody in the bottom 75 has to exert. You know, Rico may not have to exert the same resources and time and capacity or whatever that
Russell Wilson
other people have to engage in. So I think that it's a very hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very hard pill to swallow to really think to consider like where the fuck you are.
And to think that
you're not at the top.
I'm potentially average in a different category.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the part that they don't understand.
I think women who date certain men know that though.
Yeah.
That's I think that's y'all dilemma of should you or shouldn't you, because now you think you're putting yourself in a class of, like you said before, is he going to think I'm a gold digger? Is he going to respect me? But really, you may actually like
gold
this
is
dude.
meant to be dug.
You said that the other day.
Oh, the other day, because
might
I was
give it
like,
up.
I don't remember that either.
A woman might.
I
This
think
nigga's
y'all
just
know.
wilding out. 15%.
A woman might give it up because
all
they know
types
she don't
of shit
qualify.
today.
I mean, some women may give it up because they know they don't qualify. I think
That's a
the
good
first
point.
step for men and women is to get you. Yeah, and the first step
Yeah.
for anybody is to get
I
you
mean,
some hundo
That
shade.
was to be a
I love that. I love that for everybody. If you do that again,
Rise up about 5%.
listen, then you could be in the gym, you could get a book, you can get some pussy. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's the way to go. But
Shades do it.
the shades will give you
do it.
strength.
Boost your confidence.
But I do think, and that's the thing, you see, a lot of times, again, I know that there are some things that I am not the strongest at, right? So because of that, you will see me tend to avoid those things that require that strength.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else, right? Now, some men who don't have any intellect, you're not going to see him at a Barnes and Noble, or you're not going to see him reading a book. You're not going to see him working on himself because he just doesn't have the intelligence to do so, but he might be a skilled music artist. You know what I'm saying? So what he's going to do is play to his strengths. And I think that's what we tend to do, is we play to our strengths. Now, I say that to say this. Cool people can always be rich, but rich people can't always be cool. So women and men, make sure you understand the difference, because there's a lot of rich people that ain't cool, that's playing cool in these sections, and you giving it up to him, or maybe making him wait because you think he's cool and he's really not.
Preach.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, the cool dude might be cool and he might not be rich. He might be in the club, by the bathroom, like Rome, just chilling, waiting for you to come through.
Looking weird.
But he could look weird and not have money, but since he's cool, he gonna win.
He called me
Cool
weird and
ass
broke. That's
motherfucker.
crazy.
I'm just saying, I use your own analogy, bro. Let's be real now, right? A lot of you girls in my homegirl Jada's comments, if I took 50 of y'all, right, and I took y'all pictures up and I lined them up, and I said, hey, all the dudes comment, are you waiting 90 days for these 50? I guarantee you, we're not gonna have more than 3 of y'all that they're gonna say yes to. Am I right, Jada?
You was you Jesus.
I'm gonna start off by saying
That was a holy word.
I'm gonna start off by saying before you can even qualify, make sure you add your picture because a lot of you got a lot to say behind some other weird rubber duck profile pic.
Behind filters.
Yeah.
Private.
No, behind filters.
Filters.
Behind filters.
And if you take your filter off, you better be a baddie.
Fuck me.
Right.
That was a shot. Fuck Rome. I'm done with him after today.
They're gonna hug it out. But,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, Rico, I actually can't disagree with that.
Right.
I mean, there's levels to everything, and if you apply that in the job market, it's the same. If you apply that in the medical field, it's the same. Because don't nobody want to go to the number 50 cardiologist,
Hell no.
right?
Right.
Right? You want to go to the at least number 25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it literally applies to everything. It applies to restaurants. We already talked about it. We don't like 3 stars. You know,
Nope.
Or 5 stars with 10 reviews.
Yeah, or 5 stars with 10 reviews. You know, so again, it is a very hard pill for us to swallow just as humans, and I think particularly in America because I think other places have caste systems and they're very set and they're what they are, and so people you are relegated to where the fuck you land. You know. But I think in America, we believe that there's always an opportunity to like go to the next level. So it's a hard pill for us to swallow to think that now you are a 3.5 and you gonna be a 3.5 and you have to act and move as a 3.5, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, great point, my friend.
Yeah, you did well.
Great job.
Yeah, and we're gonna round it out.
Amanda, she was quiet.
I was.
She was getting free game. That's what she was getting.
No,
She's still 21.
Free game.
90?
Don't be stupid now.
Oh,
Don't be stupid
this
now.
is our family.
No, I want.
But like, I'm being real. I'm being real. Hold on.
a lot.
If you said 30,
I don't want to ask Amanda. because
Amanda,
I'm gonna get
first
I don't
of
even think
all-
I'm waiting 90 days.
Right. Jada said she wants to fuck me right now.
He said a man.
Jada said she want to fuck her right now. Got my joke.
30. Say 30.
I think 30 is.
Well, first of all, even if I like
But she
somebody,
could do a
I'm not
3.
waiting 90 days. So I'm not purposely
She said,
my
having somebody else hold out.
Pull over.
No, because I heard what you said.
I'm just saying, like, real, like, okay, can anybody make somebody wait? Yeah,
2024.
those 3.5s, they'll wait 225 days if they have to, right?
In Idaho 6.
Yeah. Idaho 6,
Like a
facts.
6 in Idaho.
I don't think it's that serious.
Gotta wait.
No.
and I
I don't think it's that serious. But then
I
again-
agree
They
with
gonna wait? Niggas play friend
Erin's
zone
point.
for years.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I agreed with Erin's point. Like, I don't feel like it's very necessary to hold out on purpose to, make somebody think of you a certain way. If you feel in the person, you're going to have sex. I'm not purposely waiting out 90 days to have sex with somebody, nor will I make them wait 90 days or 30, whatever y'all want to say.
All right, so I would say that, and I'm just gonna add, women, if you do this, and let's say you give the box up on one night, on that one night stand, I don't want to hear you say it don't count because it was whack. All right?
But what if it don't count?
No, it count. If it count, if give up that box if you want to, you could try to push it to the back of your brain if you like. It still count.
Oh, so-
What? All right, guys, keep liking and subscribing. We really appreciate all the support. We can't do it without you. Honestly, join our YouTube membership program. But if you want the exclusive, unedited, raw, uncut content, you have to go and subscribe to our Patreon. That's the only place you're going to be able to find it, where you can see all the bloopers and all the real wild stuff that we're saying that Alan is saving our image for. But definitely keep liking and subscribing and sharing. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time at 8 at the table.
Peace.